Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for August 25th. Currently looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair closed down today, created a swing trade setup, so look for the breakout of that particular setup over this next session. This pair is moving sideways with a bias that is sideways currently. Looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 95.18, possibly as low as 93.12. Look for some resistance around 95.06 and look for some support around 93.65 in this pair. Now switching to the Euro USD pair, this particular pair closed down during this last session. Closed close to where it opened, moved much higher and then much lower, but closed real close to the open. Now we are looking for this pair to possibly move as high as 1.4446, possibly as low as 141.73. Look for some resistance around 143.33 and look for some support around 142.50 in this particular pair. Now switching to the pound US dollar pair. This pair closed lower today. It's getting close to previous support. We're either going to see it push through in a dramatic way or we're going to see it reverse over this next session. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 165.49, possibly as low as 162.19. Look for some resistance around 164.40 and look for some support around 162.75 in this pair. Now switching to the US Swiss. This pair closed up, but just by a few pips. Definitely had a large range to close so close to the close of the session or the open of the session. Look for this pair to possibly move as high as 1.0709, possibly as low as 1.0498. Looking for some resistance around 1.0652 and looking for support around 1.0562. Now, we have no real news announcements coming out, no significant news announcements, rather, coming out during tomorrow's session. I do want to show you what I'm looking at as far as a potential trade. This trade has a lot of teeth, so definitely keep an eye on this one. Looking at the pound-Japanese yen pair, if you notice right here, we have significant support. It's been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're into this session. It's already tested it just a little bit and has pulled back. I do believe we will get a break from that. Now, if you back way out, or not way out, but if you back out pretty far, you can see that at this point we've hit some support previously, but we do have an area that's below it of support, and we're going to take a look at what that kind of looks like as far as potential trade. Now, if you keep an eye on the session's low, we have the lowest low was this last session around the 153.37 mark. Look for that to be broken. Look for the 153.35 mark, say, to go short. Looking for it to pull down to previous support here and previous resistance here. So this resistance now becomes support. If you draw your trend line across in a straight line, you'll see that it's a fairly significant move. Let me show you kind of what that looks like from a pip value standpoint. If you tag the bottom of this this session's low, you're looking at around 110 pips. This one's around 99. And this is about 96. And remember that typically when typically support is a range. That's very well demonstrated right here in this area. It's also demonstrated here. Support and resistance are both these same ways. But what we can do is predict that if support is broken, where is the next level that it's going to go to? Well, it's going to go to previous support or previous resistance that would now act as support. So I believe a drop, a break in this low down, and it's getting very close to it, by the way, if you notice this number, could push lower and make a quick 100 pips to 150 pips even. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.